X-931 Contactless Wheel Aligner, a non-contact wheel alignment solution designed by launch. No clamps or targets required. No harm to wheels or rims. No back and forth run-out compensation. Ever since this time-saving and labor-saving wheel aligner entered the market, it's favored by various auto garages and repair workshops. It has been successfully exported to the world, such as South Korea, Japan, Brazil, Australia, Malaysia, South Africa, and many other countries, and has been honored with multiple awards by public. To better serve our customers, we're going to demonstrate the whole process by 4 parts: lift adjustment, X-931 installation, X-931 operation, and X-931 calibration. Part 1. Lift adjustment. Required tools: tape measure over 5 meters, laser level, open-ended spanner, spiral level, slip joint pliers, or vigorously pliers, pen and notebook. Lift runway adjustment. 1. Lift the runway onto the safety lock. 2. Remove the dust covers from 4 columns. Adjust the studs and nuts to the lowest position and keep the tops flat. 3. Measure the beam and runway with spiral level. Keep the lift at the same horizontal line. 4. Use the laser level to make precise measurement. Place it in the rear of the lift. Select horizontal mode. Measure the front and rear end of the 2 runways with tape measure and mark down the values. Take the minimum value from the force as a standard point. Adjust the nuts on the top of the safety plate in the other 3 columns until those reach a same value as the standard point. Then the runway adjustment is completed. Wire cable adjustment. 1. Lift the runway after the adjustment. Listen carefully to the 4 safety locks to see whether the sounds are synchronized, and meanwhile check the tightness of the 4 wire cables. If there is any sound not synchronized and the wire cable is loosened, then adjust the nut in the top of the wire cable of the corresponding column. 2. Until the 4 wire cables share the same sound frequency and the same tightness, then the wire cable adjustment is completed. Part 2. X-931 installation. Required tools: socket head wrench, crosshead screwdrivers, number 8 wrench or socket, installation accessory kits, spirit level. Things to note: 1. The relative positions of the 4 measuring units and the runway. 2. The relative positions of the 4 slide rails and the runway. 3. The installation positions of the 4 measuring units on the slide arms. 4. The socket positions of the 4 data cables in the switch. Accessories: unpack the wooden box. There will be measuring units, slide rail components, LCD display, and other accessories. Unpack the carton. There will be cabinet, computer, and switch. Installation environment. X-931 is a laser image non-contact wheel aligner. It is required to be installed and used indoors without strong infrared light. Installation procedures. Slide arm module installation. 1. The slide rails and supporting arms have been assembled together in the factory, which is called slide arm module. 2. Mounting holes are ready on the side of runway. So only the bolts from the package are required to fix the slide arm to the runway. 3. Place the slide arms in the correct position according to the label. 4. 4mm socket head wrench and 21 pieces bolts are needed to install the slide arm to the runway. Raise the lift to an appropriate height. Install the flat washers, spring washers, and anti-slip nuts to the bolts in the runway. Measuring unit installation. 1. Move the supporting arms to the middle of the slide rails. Push the slide board to the innermost side, and then lock the arms and slide boards. 2. Fix the measuring units to the locating pin of slide arm. Screw the 6 bolts together with the flat washers and spring washers from the bottom to fix the measuring unit to the supporting arm. While installing, check the labels to make no mistake of the position. 3. After the 4 measuring units have been installed, insert the network connector to the front end of each unit. Computer installation. 1. Install the screen, keyboard, and mouse to the computer. 2. Connect the measuring units to the computer. Make sure that the 4 network cables should be plugged in 2x2 intervals into the switch. 3. Plug the purple and blue dongles into the USB port. Installation inspection. 1. Open Mind Vision. When you see the 4 wheels and 4 markers from 8 cameras, that means the 8 cameras and 4 markers are working properly. Two. Open the X-931 software. Click System Management, then Camera Monitoring. When you see the 11 laser lines are striking on the wheel, that means the laser is working properly. 3. Check whether the 4 markers are blocked, if there is any blocking. Add gasket between the supporting arm and slide rail until 4 markers are fully displayed in the camera. Measuring unit wiring. After the installation of the 4 measuring unit, deliver each network cable through the internal hole of runway and brings them together to the front of the left runway. Pass the cables through the hose between the hole of runway and the hole of controlling unit of the pump station, and wrap them with a snake belt, then connect to the switch. X-931 software update. 1. Right-click the X-931 shortcut. Select Open File Location. Copy the X-931 software file and paste it in the back file. Backup and rename the file as you want. Right-click the blank space of desktop. Select Personalize, Themes, then Desktop Icon Settings. Check the control panel and make a show on the desktop. Three. Double-click the control panel. Uninstall X-931 software. Get access to launch file in the disk D. Delete the old software file. 4. Double-click the X-931 installation package from the desktop. Install the new version. Note: during the X-931 installation, the Mind Vision camera software will be installed automatically. Press No to continue. 5. After the installation, open the previous backup file and find the camera index TST, copy it and paste into the software file of X-931 new version. 6. Open X-931 software. Right-click the blank space on the top of the homepage. Select About. You will see the version number of the software. Part 3. X-931 operation. 1. Switch on the main power from the cabinet side. Open the computer. Get access to Windows 10. 2. Lock the bolts of the turntable inside slide. 3. Drive the car to the center. Make sure the margins between the wheels and the outer edges of the runway on both sides are at equal distances, so the car and the runway shares the same center line. 4. Before the front wheels step on the turntable, adjust the turntable to align its center line with center line of front wheels, and then let the car on. 5. To avoid car rolling, put a stop in front of and behind the rear wheels. 6. When the car stops, lift the runway to the first block of safety lock. Measure and ensure each tire pressure is the same. 7. Unlock the bolts. Push each measuring unit to the innermost position and make it facing to the center of the wheel. 8. Straighten the steering wheel as flat as possible and fix it with supporting base. 9. Open the X-931 software. Select Correct Type mode and start getting Global Coordinate System. 10. Click Quick Measurement. It will show the toes and cambers immediately. If you need the original vehicle data to make a comparison for wheel alignment, select F2, input vehicle model, and quickly get the information. 11. When the original data appears, lift the car and check the chassis. 'Align the wheels according to toes and cambers. Double-click the value to zoom in the page when you need to align a certain angle. It helps to clearly monitor the value change during alignment. 12. When the wheel alignment is completed, lift the car down and drive it out. 13. Quit the software. X-931 software operation. Switch on and start the computer. Get access to X-931 software. There shows 9 features in the home page. Flat tire mode, standard tire mode, off-road tire mode, standard measurement, quick measurement, system management, print, help, access system. Get global coordinate system. Before the measurement, get the global coordinate system first for the 4 units. There are 3 modes available: flat tire mode, standard tire mode, and off-road tire mode. Choose the correct mode according to the vehicle. Click OK for next step. System Management. Click System Management, get access to System Management page. Camera Monitoring. Open the camera monitoring page. Monitor the wheels and markers in the camera. Left front LF number 4, number 8 camera. Right front RF number 3, number 7 camera. Left rear LR number 2, number 6 camera. Right rear RR number 1, number 5 camera. This page allows you to view the cameras, lasers, and markers directly. System setting. This is for function and display settings. Basic setting. Switch between the normal version and demo version, expert version and new learner version. Normal version. For formal operation. Demo version. Only used for demonstration purpose, no actual inspection ability. It can demonstrate without X-931 equipment. Expert. Provide necessary help information to improve working efficiency. New learner. It offers a full range of assists for novices with comprehensive help information and animated demonstration video. Exit to Windows and exit to turn off PC. When you quit X-93 software, you can choose to shut down the computer directly or back to desktop. Database setting. Use the data and normal data for option. Unit setting. You can choose either the percentage or degree as the data display unit. Unit setting for towing. Millimeter and inch units have been added for the tow value. User information. Input and record workshop information, which can be imported into the report for data management and maintenance tracking purpose. Client management. Manage and maintain customer information, which is significant for issue tracking and service improvement. OME spec. Provide comprehensive factory setting data of various vehicle models. The database can be updated synchronously with the system upgrade. It also allows user to add vehicle data which doesn't include it in the database. Frequent model. Add the vehicle data from the OEM spec to frequent model to increase searching speed. Reporter setting. 3 types of report forms are available. Select a language. Available in different languages. Data backup. Provide quick and easy data backup function, including user and business data information, system configuration file, camera setting data, to avoid data loss on unpredictable conditions. Log review. Monitor the system usage status by viewing the logs. Print. Check and print inspection report. Help. Provide comprehensive operation instructions. Quick measurement. Get access to quick measurement page, quickly measure and display the toes and cambers of 4 wheels. Before wheel alignment, select the car model from database. Adjust the wheels by comparing the real-time data with standard data. Additional measurement. Additional measurements are available to measure different kinds of value such as left lateral offset, right lateral offset, axle offset, front setback, rear setback, etc. Standard measurement. Get access to model page and select the correct model from the database. Campaign inclination measurement. 1. Strengthen the steering wheel. The green ball shall move to the center position while the toes of 2 front wheels are the same. 2. Follow the instruction. Turn the steering wheel to the left at a constant speed. Once the angle reaches or exceeds 20 degrees, turn it right. 3. Turn the steering wheel right at a constant speed. Once the angle reaches or exceeds 20 degrees, strengthen the steering wheel according to the instruction. 4. Straighten the steering wheel back to the original position. Finish the data collection. After calculation, the measuring result will be automatically popped up on the page. Rear axle measurements. Align the car to the best possible condition by comparing the real-time data with standard data. Front axle measurement. Align the car back to the best condition by comparing the real-time data with standard data. The measuring report can be stored in local or be printed out. Vehicle plate number. Input the plate number. Client name. Input the driver's information. Vehicle information. Car information, including mileage, manufacturer, model, start year, and year. Operator, name of technician. Fault cause. Car issues, including tire worn, steering wheel is shaking, pull, steering wheel is not centered, and others. Complete the report and print out. Part 4. X-931 Calibration. Required tools. Laser level, number 13 wrench. Socket head wrench. Medium-sized crosshead screwdriver. Calibration frame assembly. 1. Tighten the height adjustment knob under the holder to the lowest position. 2. Move the spacing ring close to the holder and lock it. 3. Connect 2 bearings by the screws in the middle and tighten. 4. Place the calibration frame on the runway, just behind the corner plate. Make sure the margins between the bases and the outer edges of the runway on both sides are at equal distances. 5. Place the half-moon joint at both ends close to the calibration bar. Tighten the screws to fix it with half-moon cover and install the fixed pin. Rotate the calibration bar to ensure it can rotate freely. 6. Position the steel bar to align with first diagonal between the scales. And then change to the second diagonal to make sure both diagonals are of the same length. 7. Install 2 pieces number 5 batteries for the calibration board. And power up. 8. Insert the 4 calibration boards into the calibration axis. 9. Place them horizontally with the handle upward. 10. Move the lift to the first block. and remove the diagonal bar. 11. Place the electronic level in the rear end of the lift and set to the horizontal mode. 12. Check the scale on the top of the calibration frame. Adjust the swing handle to make sure a laser line striking on each slot. 13. Once the 4 slots are hit by the laser line at the same time, that means the calibration frame is in a line, and then the diagonal rod can be returned to its original position. 14. Align the 4 measuring units to the center of the calibration board. Switch on calibration board. Calibration software preparation. 1. First, you need to back up the camera index TST file to avoid data loss after calibration failure. 2. Find the calibration exe on the X-931 file. Create a desktop shortcut. Open the calibration software and enter the home page. 3. Click Camera Settings. Set the exposure time to 10 milliseconds from the cameras from number 1 to number 4. 4. Click Display Camera to check the displaying effect of the 8 cameras and also the images of calibration board. Note: 1. Check if all the 5 LED lights are on. 2. Check if all the 11 laser lines are hitting onto the calibration board. 3. Check if all the 9 markers are lighting up. 5. Click First Measuring to collect the data via the laser lines. When it completes, click OK to move on. 6. Rotate the calibration bar at 90 degrees clockwise with handle pointing backward. 7. Click Second Measuring to collect data for the second time. 8. Click OK to move on. 8. Rotate the calibration bar at 90 degrees clockwise with a handle pointing down. 9. Click Third Measuring to collect data for the third time. 'Click OK to move on. 10. Rotate the calibration bar at 90 degrees clockwise with the handle pointing forward. 11. Click Fourth Measuring to collect data for the fourth time. 'Click OK to move on. 12. Click Result Calculation. Press OK to end the calibration. 13. Click Real-Time Measuring to view the real-time data page. Click X on the top right corner to exit the software. 14. Right-click X-931 software, open the camera index file, compare it with the previous backup file, camera index. If there is data update in the 9th line, that means the calibration is completed successfully.